You brought up negativity.
What negative?
Just, you try. Yayo, say something.
No.
We've been having this back and forth for a long time about
They never level. Damn.
There's so much money on the table.
Man, you know, they always say you can't argue with yourself. So sometimes you gotta let this talk.
Declaring war on Big Meech, 50 Cent wrote, "The biggest mistake he ever made was not sustaining his relationship with Tammy Cowin. Her tell-all doc reveals the truth. Then he posted a picture of a rat and put, 'I think I'm Big Meech.'"
It's called Tammy Cowin. She's privileged to what's called the affidavits in support of the wiretaps.
Okay.
It's like 3 affidavits. In those affidavits, it tells Meech's full role.
Look at what he did. You sided with Ross, some bozo shit. You got 19 years of being incarcerated.
I say, man, you motherfucker. You motherfucker, you motherfucker, you motherfucker, yeah.
He said, I bet you he won't send them to you. I said, well, you got all the paperwork. He said, I don't got that. That ain't my case. So I said, it ain't no big deal.
50 bullying Meech because Meech ain't no internet nigga. 50 is an internet nigga. Hey, man, one thing I know about street niggas, they ain't finna play with that title.
Yes, Charleston White is correct. I'm a rapper, not a dealer. Be sure to catch my new show, 50 Cent, 50 Ways to Catch a Killer.
Oh yeah, I got Cuffy right here, man, St. Louis legend. You know what I'm saying? And I know people heard me speak about Meech's paperwork situation with the last interview that we had, and a lot of people had a lot of stuff to say. They don't believe it, Blues hating. You know what I'm saying? And when I went back and I looked at everything, I was like, you know what, bro? It's only right and only one way to really do it. You good? Only one way to really do it and just let Dog speak for itself. So I wanted him to call in, and this is him calling in during the interview. Go ahead, Cuff, man. You can introduce yourself and take the flow.
Where you going after you get out? The neighborhood ain't accepting that. Bitch ass, we heard you's a rat.
Before all the memes and the chaos, there was Big Meech, Demetrius Flannery Sr., a mythical gangster legend who co-founded BMF, the Black Mafia family. He and his brother Southwest T went from teenage hustlers in Detroit to running one of the biggest drug pipelines in America. Billboards in Atlanta, celebrities in their orbit, millions moving through the network. Meech wasn't trying to live like rappers. Rappers were trying to live like him. And while he served a 30-year sentence, his son Lil Meech was literally playing him on TV in 50 Cent's hit series BMF. But then Big Meech is surprisingly released from prison early, a sentence cut nobody expected. And before anyone can even celebrate, the first thing we see is him standing with Rick Ross, 50 Cent's biggest rival, the man who built a hit song off Meech's name.
I think I'm Big Meech. Larry Hoover.
And now Big Meech was co-signing him.
This the first time it's ever been done. Me performing BMF with the icon himself. This shit gonna be special.
Epic.
Get your tickets right now.
I'm back.
To 50, that wasn't a welcome home. That was disrespect. So he threw the first punch. He posted a photo of a rat with the caption, I think I'm Big Meech. Only 50 Cent could call a mythical gangster legend a snitch and make the whole internet laugh first and ask questions later. And Meech responded fast about the allegations.
I wasn't going to address this because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before dishonor, always with me.
But 50 didn't just go after the legend. He went after the son, the kid he built into a TV star. Then he leaked Lil Meech's infamous text message, which said, F Ross. But he gave my dad bread so he could afford to pay his bills until our next season starts. And in classic 50 fashion, he responded with, what next season? And guess what happened? BMF gets canceled. 4 seasons, gone. And instead of offering support, 50 grabbed the cancellation and turned it into a comedy special. First, he drops a photoshopped pic of Lil Meech homeless on the street. And of course, 50 was deeply concerned about the widespread assumption that he had any involvement in the cancellation. Next, he drops another edit, Lil Meech out of work. All dropped with one brutal caption.
If I had 50 money, I wouldn't talk about Meech. I wouldn't talk about Big Meech, Little Meech. I wouldn't talk about Ross. 50 is really, something's really wrong with that motherfucker, bro.
After all that, the Meech camp tried to play it cool, moving like nothing happened. But behind every joke at the Sun was a message meant for Big Meech.
They try to use that I needed to order protection, but why it feels like I'm the bully out here then? If I needed protection, you needed protection.
and your protection gone. That's the truth.
What the?
I'm not trying to be in the way. See, look, hip hop culture is connected to youth culture. You are not supposed to be the hottest in nothing at 60.
I know it sounds cliche-ish, but you just cannot give up on yourself.
Fuck that, man. I still got love for music. I'm never gonna lose that. Like, I'm always want to do something. And those are like entries. Look, it's me putting a little piece or tab or something in there for them to hear that I still do it, that I still got it.
But you ain't giving us.
I don't need it.
I can't come. I know you
bust their ass right now.
About me.
Put them niggas out and I do the shit from 03 and fuck them up right now. Right now. So
do you have
bring
any?
them. We go international.
You got any unreleased albums? 50? You got any albums you recorded? You just don't want us to hear?
Yeah, I got music I didn't.
If it doesn't sell,
you keep it to your motherfucking self.
The drama surrounding Big Meech took a wild new turn when he finally responded to accusations that had followed him for months, while putting a spotlight on 50 Cent's role in pushing the controversy. The tension appeared to explode shortly after Meech came home from prison, when a photo showing him alongside Rick Ross started making serious noise online. Since 50 Cent and Ross have been locked in a bitter rivalry for years, that picture quickly became more than just another celebrity photo. Some observers believed 50 felt Meech should have shown him more loyalty after everything connected to the BMF television series. After all, 50 helped bring the BMF story to stars and gave Lil Meech a major opportunity by casting him in the lead role.
So I understand that Big Meech did.
I wasn't going to address this because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before dishonor, always with me.
BMF Immortal, and it's cool. Like sometimes we switch perspectives, so it's from a law enforcement perspective.
Oh wow!
Instead of it being from the actual hustler side or the aspirational side. Just you know how often someone gets in trouble and decides to tell on someone else to
rap.
Yeah, just to get themselves out of the situation they're in and back onto the streets.
Give me my time. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Right.
They ain't telling on nobody. Because if you telling, you can't even look forward to going home.
It's gonna be hell.
Where you going after you get out? The neighborhood ain't accepting that. You bitch ass nigga, we heard you's a rat.
Other people, they can go left on you so quick that you go, that he doesn't have capability of being loyal to anything.
I ain't never told on no nigga in my life.
Yeah. Right.
You needed protection, nigga. And your protection gone. That's the truth. That's what the fuck it is. Right?
So from his perspective, seeing Big Meech linked up with Ross may have looked like straight disrespect.
The first time it's ever been done, me performing BMF with the icon himself. This shit gonna be special. Epic. Get your tickets right now.
I'm back.
To 50, that wasn't a welcome home. That was disrespect.
I don't know who wrote the book on You Can't Like Drake, Kendrick, Rick Ross, 50 Cent.
How do you feel about Drake?
I love Drake music. Love it. I never met him, but I love his music, his swag, everything. I love music. And I don't know who wrote the book on.
Look at what he did. You sided with Ross, some bozo shit. You got 19 years of being incarcerated. That 50 could have took that and converted that to about 5 seasons, and then turned around and then did the overall movie. He had a good 30 to 50 million he could have made. Now you standing next to a mother who couldn't even keep a concert going. Rick Ross is on the concert.
Second on the line.
In about 10 days, Ross is gonna throw him away. Nigga, I'm gonna be real with you, Meech. If Rick Ross, seeing what he did to you, cause he knew what he was doing standing on the side of him, right? He know Meech ain't thinking straight. If he don't throw you 3 wing stops, you ought to knock that nigga out. What 50 gonna do? He finna burn that motherfucker down. He gonna release that last season, and then he's gonna release the Tammy shit and discredit everything that people thought that man was.
Rick Ross made a whole song about you, and he said, I think I'm Big Meech. Like the song took off crazy. Like, did he look out for you at all?
Of course, and my mom. We looked out for my mom when the song first came out. That's what I respect about it. And I didn't have to reach out to him to do it. He did it on his own, from the heart.
But things got even messier when 50 took the issue public instead of keeping it behind closed doors. Through social media posts, he questioned Big Meech's character and repeatedly suggested Meech had cooperated with law enforcement, claims that remained disputed. Critics quickly pointed out what they saw as a major contradiction. If 50 truly believed those allegations,
Why spend years promoting Meech's story, building a successful TV franchise around the BMF legacy, and publicly supporting him? That question kept hanging over the beef as the online shots became more intense. Then 50 raised the stakes again on Instagram, introducing a woman named Tammy Cowin and claiming she had information that could finally expose Big Meech, turning an already heated feud into an even bigger public spectacle.
Tammy Cowin, she's privileged to what's called the affidavits in support of the wiretaps.
Okay.
It's like 3 affidavits. In those affidavits, it tells Meech's full role. Now, I wasn't allowed to have them because they played this, I'm this kingpin and I'm this killer, and they life in jeopardy,
Right.
in danger.
Right.
That's why they was able to close the courtroom. We'd have been out at Meech. But they played a cold game. I give it to her. And they was playing chess and we was playing checkers.
Okay.
She used the threat of her life and that I was gonna have some hitmen in the federal courtroom to kill her. And they closed the courtroom to the media. My shit standing room only. A dude in that city, homie.
Right.
I'm that dude in that city.
Right.
So that's why it ain't been came out. But the affidavits in support of the wiretap, she has them.
So okay, so she can get them for sure.
If she got them.
Okay.
She got them. The only person they barred from having the documents was me.
Okay. Okay. So you the only one that don't got the information.
Right.
Gotcha.
Everybody else, it's called discovery. Everybody else got the packet.
One of 50 Cent's most talked about posts pushed the situation even deeper into controversy. He claimed Big Meech's biggest mistake was letting his relationship with Tammy Cowin fall apart, while also alleging that her upcoming documentary would reveal the full story behind the accusations.
Yeah, I got Cuffy right here, man, St. Louis legend. You know what I'm saying? And I know people heard me speak about Meech's paperwork situation with the last interview that we had, and a lot of people had a lot of stuff to say. They don't believe it, Blues hating. You know what I'm saying? And when I went back and I looked at everything, I was like, you know what, bro? It's only right and only one way to really do it. You good? Only one way to really do it and just let dog speak for itself. So I wanted him to call in, and this is him calling in during the interview. Go ahead, Cuff, man. You can introduce yourself and take the flow.
Blue, what's up, man?
Yes, sir.
Hey, a lot of people, man, is thinking that this thing is made up or this thing is fake or that I have an axe to grind. You feel me?
Right.
But I'm in here with a 27-year sentence based on Demetrius Flannery, as you all know as Big Meech, and Tammy Cowin, known in the paperwork as CS1.
Right.
Confidential source 1. So what Big Meech did was call a third-party cooperation. So Tammy Cowin signed up to be a DEA informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut, plain and simple.
To make his message crystal clear, 50 posted an image of a rat alongside a caption mocking Meech, and social media immediately went crazy with speculation.
Declaring war on Big Meech, 50 Cent wrote, "The biggest mistake he ever made was not sustaining his relationship with Tammy Cowin. Her tell-all doc reveals the truth that he posted a picture of a rat and put, 'I think I'm Big Meech.'"
Fans started expecting some massive documentary packed with new information. But then things got strange. Nearly a year went by, the documentary never appeared, and Tammy herself offered very few public updates about whether the project was actually moving forward. Naturally, people began wondering whether the film had stalled behind the scenes, or whether all that hype had been bigger than what was actually coming. 50 kept the pressure going by later sharing audio from another person who claimed to have information suggesting Meech had cooperated with authorities, although no definitive public evidence had established that allegation.
And I bet you he won't send them to you. I said, well, you got all the paperwork. He said, I don't got that. That ain't my case. So I said, it ain't no big deal. So first I told Prince, go pull the pre-sentence agreement and the transcripts. Prince doubled back, say he can't get to it. I said, what you mean he can't get to it? Here go the nigga information. He says it's sealed. Okay, that don't make sense. Why it's sealed, but tell Cuffy, hey, they say it's sealed. Oh, no, ain't nothing. Let me put you with my daughter. tell your daughter what you need. So I tell Prince, yo, give me the docket numbers to what's sealed. So Prince give me the docket numbers. So I specifically tell her, hey, I need these two. She calls the attorney. Attorney sent it to her. She emailed it to me yesterday. I want to put emphasis on, because people gonna be saying, whack, how could you get sealed documents? Well, whoever the individual is could always contact his attorney. They got all the documents, and that's what happened. And I got record of who emailed them to me last night. So the sealed documents that I got was emailed to me by Cuffy and his family. Without saying too much, Cuffy did get 27 years in the feds.
He continued insisting Tammy would eventually reveal everything and told followers that the truth was coming. Yet roughly a year and a half passed without the promised documentary being released, making the whole situation look even more mysterious. Then another name entered the mix, Cuffy. His role added a different angle because his accusations weren't presented as conclusions established through official court records. Instead, Cuffy's position was based on his own interpretation and personal belief that Big Meech had indirectly cooperated with authorities. That distinction matters because online talk can get twisted into facts real quick, especially when big names, old rivalries, and serious accusations are all mixed together. According to Cuffy, Big Meech was the person who introduced him to Tammy Cowin, and Cuffy believes Tammy later provided information that contributed to his legal problems. Because of that connection, Cuffy argues Meech was indirectly involved through a third party. But there's a major detail that keeps this story from being so simple.
Man, you know, they always say you can't argue with yourself. So sometimes you gotta let it just talk and say anything, and then people find out what they're saying ain't nothing. Like, if you don't got nothing to hide, then what you gotta speak up for? I don't got nothing to hide. I don't got no points to prove, you know what I'm saying? If I done anything wrong, if any man done anything wrong when it comes to being a rat,
yeah,
you got paperwork. Ain't no such thing as he third party.
She say.
Yeah, you can't. I can't say, hey, you tell for me, and they gonna give me the time up. No, because you know who got to go in that courtroom to get his time cut?
You do.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you gonna be in that. It's on the docket sheet that you going in here.
Ain't no hiding that docket sheet.
Right, ain't no hiding that.
Or no sentencing transcript.
You see what I'm saying? So like, you can't appoint someone to tell for you, and then what they want to call it third party, and like you get the credit for it, or they can't fuck up the case. Oh, cause he or she is the DEA. You know what I'm saying? What I will say, like, when it come to me, like, I ain't used to doing a whole lot of talking anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, not when it comes to some negative shit.
Yeah.
I'm on positive shit. You know what I'm saying? I know that I'm gonna exonerate myself because I'm an honorable man.
Absolutely.
Always been honorable to stand up. And those dudes that I left in them joints that took pictures with me and walked the yard with me, they the ones got the attitude.
Yeah.
So the trolls got to deal with them. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to deal with them, and you may not never know who that may be.
Cuffy has not publicly pointed to documents showing Big Meech personally spoke with investigators. Even so, 50 Cent publicly sided with Cuffy and Tammy, presenting both of them as important voices in what was being promoted as a major effort to expose Meech. There was talk of a high-profile documentary, plus another film focused specifically on Cuffy's side of the story, with 50 expected to executive produce and present what he described as evidence that Meech had cooperated with law enforcement. Big Meech had already denied these allegations multiple times, but his latest response switched up the whole play. Instead of going back and forth online or simply repeating that the accusations were false, Meech challenged his critics to bring actual evidence.
For sure. The opportunity is there, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much, like, there's so much money on the table out in the world. Like, people got to go back 20, 30 years ago. It wasn't as many superstars, athletes, or entertainers as it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Or as many entrepreneurs, as it is right now with the internet.
Information is everywhere, man.
It's everywhere. So like, the internet is a gift and a curse. Yeah, you gotta, the only bad thing about the internet is every fucking body got an opinion. So this is why the young people, their stomachs gotta be strong. You gotta be able to accept somebody saying anything about you. Because any person the dude can be out there in Africa in the fucking safari, and he can get on the fucking computer and give you a negative comment.
He said he wasn't interested in endlessly arguing about the claims or convincing everybody that 50 was wrong. Instead, Meech told people to contact Cuffy directly and ask for his sealed court records to be unsealed and released publicly. According to Meech, if those records really showed that he had informed on somebody, then people should bring that evidence straight back and confront him with it.
These people's opinions don't count. People, a person on the farm somewhere, opinion don't count for real. You got 100 comments, 90 of them good, 10 of them bad, but you let them 10 bad ones get to you. See what I'm saying? That's part of being weak-minded or having a weak stomach, because you come up in this era. My era, I don't give a damn what you think. I'm pushing forward. I'm pushing forward. I'm not gonna stay stagnated or go low because of what you think about me. You feel my hair wasn't right, or I'm dressing too young. Like, this somebody else just said my outfit looked great. They can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Then you got you saying, well, he needs to throw some older gear on. Then I got a picture with Air Force Ones. They ain't up to your standard. I got a picture with the Louis Vuitton shoes on. Why he put them on? Like, come on, man.
You gotta gravitate towards the.
You gotta do what works for you. You can't please it. You can't spend time trying to please everybody. You can't make everybody happy. That's an impossible feat to accomplish. You can't make everybody happy. You gotta make you happy and be concerned with the people that love you and love what you do.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? That's how you win. All that takes taking time out to deal with the negativity, man, you'll lose everything. You'll lose yourself included.
That's right.
Because you sitting up here worried about what's a negative ass comment.
That challenge flipped the pressure onto the people making the accusations, and the situation became even hotter when WAC 100 reportedly contacted both Cuffy and his daughter after hearing Meech's challenge.
50 bullying Meech because Meech ain't no internet nigga. 50 is an internet nigga. Hey, man, one thing I know about street niggas, they ain't finna play with that title.
But when the evidence comes out and then boom, yeah, I did it for marketing. I put money in everybody's pocket because of it.
No, I wouldn't. I'm gonna put that past 50. 50 ain't that motherfucking clever.
Ain't that good?
I ain't getting him that much. Nah, homie.
Well, you get into them scripts and shit, motherfuckers create some calamity, man.
Because this was already brewing out there. So for him to take this, nigga.
Too much.
50 bullying Meech because Meech ain't no internet nigga. 50 is an internet nigga.
You got a team.
50 is an internet nigga. He's been mastering the internet for the last 10, 15 years. Big Meech is a street nigga that's been cooking and trafficking dope. That nigga ain't man. Nigga don't know what to do. Nigga don't know what to do and what to say. What about
I can't front though. 50 is one of my favorite personalities in the industry.
I fuck with Phil, but nigga, Phil wrong in a motherfucker. Yeah, man, he's wrong in a motherfucker. But he's justified in what he's doing.
Yeah.
But nigga, just because you have justification don't mean you right.
Rather than ducking the issue, Cuffy and his daughter allegedly responded quickly, signaling they were willing to deal with the request for the records. According to the narrator, Cuffy's side later provided unsealed court documents so people could examine the case instead of depending on social media claims. That's where the story took a serious turn. The narrator admitted he had previously repeated some accusations surrounding Big Meech and gave Cuffy's claims attention without personally verifying the paperwork behind them.
Y'all niggas beefing for real?
Nah. Who the fuck said that? Who said that? I'm not a rapper. The internet said that too. Beef? You talking about? I thought you talking about me and him.
No, I'm talking about.
He's we don't got beef with nobody. Nah. How can I be? I'm not a rapper. I don't getting money, man. We ain't beef.
Yeah, we ain't into no beef.
What's some of your memories from back then about BMF? Like, when did you first hear about BMF? And
when I first heard about it, I was like, look, in 2003, they would come around, like there was guys that had relationships. They were so embedded into the music business because when you can find your pockets, people like you around. Right? When you like at the nightclub and Puffy needs can't buy champagne because you bought all of it. They start to have to speak to you. There's no fun here tonight without anything. You know what I'm saying? So it starts, everybody's relationships that actually develop. I stayed away from it. Because I know who I am. And I know how easy it is for me to, I might have bought something. I might have got too involved or too into it. Or just, it would have been easy enough for people to make me involved without me being involved. You know, and I would go too well. So it's like, I'm making $40 million in 03. And then you're looking and you're going, they got what? They doing what? Okay, keep that shit far away from me.
Did they ever reach out to you back then? Because, you know, at that time, Meech was
he was
around everybody, so.
Yeah, they would reach out and stuff like that, and I would avoid it.
Yeah.
Because it just wasn't good for where I was at. I was like, nah. Because everything else that was going on says I would do it. And then I don't have to. If they wanted to make it, if they wanted to make that what it was, then it would have just been that.
After reviewing 2 unsealed documents, however, he said his perspective changed. Looking back, he acknowledged that waiting for official records before drawing conclusions would have been the smarter move, especially with allegations this serious. According to the narrator's reading of those records, the biggest questions weren't about Big Meech. They centered on Cuffy's own case. The documents reportedly showed Cuffy received a 27-year federal sentence tied to 2 murder charges and drug trafficking offenses. One case involved Theodis Howard, who was killed on April 5, 2010. The records reportedly indicated Howard had previously cooperated with authorities in a case involving Cuffy's brother, Darren Gatlin, resulting in Gatlin receiving a lengthy federal sentence while Howard received a reduced sentence connected to his cooperation. But the narrator argued the most striking section involved Cuffy's own reported admissions in his plea agreement. According to those documents, Cuffy acknowledged involvement in arranging retaliation against Howard and identified Derek Clemens and Raymond Jones as the people who carried out the fatal shooting. Details that pushed the controversy in a completely different direction.
So for one, Big Meech, I understand, you know, back in the day, you did your thing, BMF, you made it rain, and I'm thinking Big Meech might feel like, well, when I was doing my thing, getting money, making it rain, 50 you was on the come up. Big Meech man looked at it like, I'm Big Dog, I'm Big Meech. I'm pretty sure that Big Meech knew that 50 was bad, and 50 went all when Terry pulled the act he pulled when Big Meech's brother did it. So Meech see this, so Meech might have still felt like, okay, the BMF series out, we got our money up. I don't really care. I don't like what to do with my brother, so I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Or Big Meech could have been like, whatever 50 and Ross got going on, I don't have nothing to do with that. I'm gonna respect and be cool with both of y'all. But Big Meech, time has changed. It's not the same how back in the day we was out, how, you know, people might chop it up with this one, you're cool with that one, but just stay out the way we do business. Things have changed, they want you to pick a side. Now, to 50. Now, y'all check this out, because the reason why I'm doing this video now, because Crypto Jeezy asked me this question in his interview. Y'all check out the Crypto Jeezy interview. And I broke it down. I was like, whoa, hold on here. Because I just was going. And I thought about it. Y'all look at this here. 50 Cent endorsed Big Meech when he first come home. Stood by him, took a picture with him. 50 big in Hollywood. 50 that made it. So it's like, boy, you home now, welcome home, blah, blah, blah. Right? Till Meech go kick it with 50 Rick Ross. Now, 50 Cent launched this Your Rat campaign. My question is, to you all, how long y'all think 50 had that information?
In other words, according to the narrator's reading of the records, Cuffy admitted involvement in arranging the attack while identifying the people who allegedly carried it out. That detail immediately stood out to the narrator because he believed it showed Cuffy providing specific information during his dealings with federal authorities. He also questioned the circumstances surrounding Cuffy's 27-year sentence, arguing that the plea agreement deserved a much closer look. Still, he made one thing clear. None of this automatically proved Big Meech was innocent of every allegation. Instead, it raised fresh questions about Cuffy's credibility and whether his accusations against Meech should have been accepted so quickly without examining the complete record. And the paperwork reportedly contained another major twist. While reviewing the unsealed records, the narrator said he found information concerning the May 2nd, 2013 killing of Terrence Morgan. According to the plea agreement as described by the narrator, Cuffy admitted arranging Morgan's murder after becoming convinced Morgan might cooperate with federal investigators. The records reportedly state that Cuffy learned the DEA had contacted Morgan during an investigation and believed Morgan had become a threat. According to those documents, Cuffy identified Andre Rush, a trusted associate allegedly involved in distributing and storing drugs, as the person he paid to kill Morgan. For the narrator, that changed the whole angle of the debate.
So now my thing is this. It's going back to the selective politics, the favoritism that go on out in the world. Because we all know 50 is a major troll. We all know 50 don't like to let up. We all know 50 is involved with social media. So when that first came out, 50 was aware of that. But he turned a blind eye to that. He turned his cheek to that because he saw a bigger picture. Let's get this money. He was about to make Meech become a big household name in the Hollywood division of the game, right? Until Meech went and done that. Now, who's to say? Meech already got a plug. He might feel like, I don't need you anyway, boy, beat it. But what I'm showing you guys is what y'all looking over, missing out on and looking over, is for 50 to indulge Meech when all this stuff was going on, till when Meech go do that with Rick Ross, where 50 feel like he crossed him. Now you a rat. How long you had that? You been had that. Come on, man. Y'all, see, that's the thing y'all not questioning, y'all not looking at, man. So you need to be looking at 50's character. Y'all need to be putting that in question, like, hold on, bro. At first you was cool with that allegation, but now that he did that, now you gonna smear it in
his argument was simple. Before deciding whether Big Meech personally cooperated with authorities, people needed to examine every piece of evidence carefully, especially when the same records being discussed in connection with Meech reportedly contained detailed admissions involving Cuffy himself and other individuals. The narrator questioned why someone with that kind of record would publicly accuse another person of cooperating with authorities when his own plea agreement reportedly contained detailed admissions. That brought 50 Cent back into the spotlight because he had been connected with Cuffy and Tammy Cowin on the planned documentary. Still, the narrator stopped short of claiming 50 knowingly partnered with a federal informant, pointing out that Cuffy's records had only recently become public. But he argued that if 50 knew what was inside those documents or continued working with Cuffy after reviewing them, it could raise serious questions about how consistent his public stance really was. Based on the records currently available, the narrator believed Cuffy's accusations against Big Meech were being overshadowed by what appeared in Cuffy's own paperwork. Then the focus shifted back to the central accusation. And this is where the details got even more interesting. According to the narrator, Cuffy's drug trafficking documents did not directly connect Big Meech to the conspiracy described in the case. Instead, Cuffy reportedly admitted conspiring with Fidel Suarez, Lawrence Gibbs, Terrence Morgan, Andre Rush, and Timothy Rush to distribute narcotics. The narrator argued that these individuals were largely connected to Cuffy's own circle, with no established link in those records to Big Meech. He also pointed to additional trafficking activity involving other associates who were reportedly unrelated to Meech. With substantial drug quantities described in the plea agreement, the narrator argued that the actual case was much broader than the version being pushed through online accusations. In his view, Cuffy's documented statements deserved closer attention because they came from the court paperwork itself, while the claims against Meech still required direct evidence. The narrator's final point was that before Cuffy could convincingly accuse somebody else of cooperating with authorities, he had serious questions to answer about the admissions reportedly contained in his own court records. Those records, according to the narrator, included acknowledgments involving multiple homicides and drug trafficking with several named associates. He also highlighted a key timeline. Cuffy was reportedly already under DEA investigation before he claimed Big Meech introduced him to Tammy Cowin. Investigators had allegedly connected Cuffy to a narcotics conspiracy involving Lawrence Gibbs, Terrence Morgan, Andre Rush, Timothy Rush, and others before Tammy entered the picture. Because of that, the narrator argued it was difficult to pin an already active federal investigation on Big Meech. Based on the released paperwork he reviewed, he said he found no evidence showing Meech informed on Cuffy or anyone else. Unless stronger evidence comes out, he argued that labeling Big Meech a snitch based purely on these allegations goes further than what the available records establish. But now the biggest question might be what happens next. The narrator encouraged everyone to examine the documents themselves and make up their own minds instead of treating internet rumors as proven facts. And there's still another angle hanging over this whole situation. If 50 Cent continues working with Cuffy on a documentary or future projects after these records became public, does that hurt the credibility of his campaign against alleged informants? Or is business simply business? Drop your opinion in the comments because this debate clearly isn't finished. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with anyone following the Big Meech story, and comment below with where you stand. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.